Sometimes I think we have trouble with our purpose as believers, as Christians, because we have trouble remaining. We could say things like, man, if I was just over there, I'd be able to fulfill my purpose really well. Oh, if I was just here in life, I would be on mission and I'd be purposeful. If I was just, you fill in the blank, I'd be able to fulfill my purpose. Another moment from our sabbatical, we spent a little bit of time down in Charleston area, beautiful area. Anybody ever been to the angel oak tree on St. John's Island? Anybody? Yeah? Seen it? It's a great tree. I mean, a tree like that deserves to be climbed. A tree like that deserves to have a tree house, an epic tree house in it. Not this tree. This tree was like, do not climb, and it had signs on it that said, you may lightly pet or gently hug. And I was like, none of you hug that tree. And my kids were not feeling this morning. When we left the park, my son Zion was sure to tell the woman that this was the most boring tree ever. So they weren't digging it, but I had a moment with this tree, okay? I was like, it came out of nowhere. I was looking at this tree and I was just having a moment of worship with the Lord, and all I could think about was what I wanted my Christian life to look like as I looked at this tree. And I wrote down Isaiah 61, 1 through 3. I won't read you the whole thing, but let me just summarize it to you. Isaiah 61, 1 through 3 talks about the good news that would come to the poor. The coming Messiah will bind up the brokenhearted and open the prisons of those who are bound and comfort those who mourn. He'll give them a beautiful headdress instead of ashes, a garment of praise instead of mourning, so that they would be, check this out, oaks of righteousness, the planting of the Lord, that he may be glorified. Jesus can make you like that tree. The gospel-adorned life looks like that tree. Plenty of arms and branches stretching out to the glory of God, worshiping God, bringing praise and adoration to the God of the universe, but plenty of arms reaching out to the people that God has put around us in the family of God so that we might serve others, so that we might love others, so that we might hold others up, so that we might spread the message of the gospel. I noticed on the tree, it's an old tree, there were some like branches like this laying on the ground, and there were a few kind of support beams or something that were holding some trees up. The gospel-adorned life, the person who remains faithful to the Lord with steadfast purpose, will have plenty of people to hold them up when life gets hard, when you go through circumstances that you didn't foresee, when things get heavy, when you get old. The gospel-adorned life is surrounded by a family who cheers them on and holds them up. And you know what this tree never said? This tree never said, you know what, if I was in Georgia, I'd be killing it right now. If I was just in another state, I would be fulfilling my purpose. No. The angel oak tree on St. John's Island has been planted there, and it's remained there through storm after storm, season after season, and it's fulfilling its purpose. The angel oak tree on St. John's Island lived up to its name. Lord, would you help us as Christians to live up to our name as we remain faithful to the Lord with steadfast purpose.